Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Studio. But unfortunately, the bad news is the CS Users Obsession Comic Studio has been deleted. I can't believe it that the CS Users Obsession has completely deleted for itself. It's not being private as well. Something is absolutely permanently deleted for too many copyright claims like those things as well. It was for some kind of that I don't know what it really was, because we're not able to be thinking around here as well. That should probably think in there as well for the unlicensing problem. So these images are probably for some kind of like anywhere for some kind of unlicensed or something. This is absolutely impacted like anywhere before. Something really it was for taking never too long whenever that I just tried. So I'm going for anything another comic studio, but I couldn't able to be found out that they never restored the CS Users Obsession comic studio. There's too many copyright claims around here as well, and anywhere it does for something even unusual. And so let's get on to Friday Night Funkin' seeing Leddys Extras Comic Studio. Let's get into this, but I didn't add something. So that contains mods like anything as well, but I turned on the spoilers, and there are features like the teenage guys over here like anywhere as well. And this is absolutely like anything as well. Even Japanese names wasn't anything could be like as well. And most of them, there's out the murder over here for some kind of one thing. And that means concludes spoilers of any characters for some kind of incident. And nothing without further ado, we don't review over this. As we're going to be using for the submitted sprites, there's nothing over here. And it was owned by Scene Lady. And something that is absolutely added for some kind of OC sprites. And especially, that must be for the mix cards for itself. And the backgrounds could be the same from the game. Or not. But even though, there must be a secret stage for this thing as well. I wasn't able to be added for something else. But let's add it for literally one thing. So nothing is going to be overtaken for something, especially in the battle arenas, that could actually go into do. But instead of the characters, so I just do crossovers. I cannot believe that we're just trying to do is we're going to be starting a little bit itself for some kind of a little bit for this thing. So I'll put on the muscle cookie over here, and then for other kinds of itself that won't be necessary. So there must be muscle cookie over here, and not anything as well that is just totally saying this. I'm probably going to nail anything as well. And that eventually muscle cookie has just moved to side games, even though that like this wouldn't be even so necessary as well. So I won't be able to be trying to find out that where muscle cookie it is. So it's going to be battling with some kind of a wrestler versus the fist fighters like this. That wouldn't be itself for one thing. I don't think this is absolutely that causing body shots like whenever to do. So let's get right here to rhythm heaven. So there's rhythm. Wait a second. I'm going to be spelling for Ron here, so I just using for one thing. So I'm not very sure that Rhythm Heaven was completely deleted. So it's just renovated like anything as well. So the new one has just take place around for the Fever Megamix. So that must be for a Kung Fu man, but I'm not sure where's this guy at as well. So that must be another guise for some sort of like this. Even though this person would be actually trying to take him down as fast as possible, a wrestler versus this guy as well. So I wouldn't be able to be saying this. This should be able to go for one thing as well. I'll be at it a little bit more, I guess. Even though that I'm going to be seeing the user comics, and for the fronts like this, wouldn't be even so necessary. And so that only for those of them. Wait a second. These are spunky comics like anything as well. That should only add it for something. And then all the way down into the oldest. And so, which is the first thing that is absolutely going to do this as well? It was established by April 16 last year. It was probably back in 2024. But right here for this year, it's going to be August soon as well. I recorded around here for this strategy, and I wasn't able to find out what is going to next to do. You may not remember about this, as you can see for around here that I was editing for this video. Before I'll be continue for this, I'm gonna be showing you that how it's absolutely going to done to do this. I seen this for some sort of like this. Yells Gingerbrave, and that the description says before that we're going to be saying around here. And probably, and why did they do this? And people, what should use now? And sometimes, like anything as well that I said, that sometimes that says, I meant Comic Studio users, Obsession Studio, and probably it was already gone around here for just yesterday. So it was eventually yesterday around as well, since I scheduled this video for one more time. And that yells, they deleted Comic Studio Obsession, the CS Obsession Comic Studio. It's completely gone as whatever to do this as well. It's not absolutely privated. It was permanently deleted for an extremely amount of copyright claims. So this comic have just completely shocked you anyways, and because it was just absolutely for one thing that they just never able to be saw. But unfortunately, you'll be never seeing the Bravado commercial anymore, including the RV has just pulled over by the Officer Barry. And that was said here to say those original characters, like anything for itself, was already gone. And copyrights like these could be for always arising, like those things as well. Sometimes other kinds of shows and any more of these games are going to sue Comic Studio. And they must be going to do it. Roblox is coming to sue Comic Studio, including like any game companies like Xbox and PlayStation, including Nintendo. Nintendo is going to sue Comic Studio, and because that all is absolutely going to be from their memories as well. So, because of some sort of the Japanese CEO of the Nintendo Super Entertainment, which means that we really don't think that shouldn't be it as well. That is not going to be trying to do as well. As I'll be saying for like anything as well. As I'll be saying what to do as well. They're going to be suing for around for $999 trillion. Which means it was extremely shocking, and it was getting too expensive for this, and someone paid is going to be for around as $749 trillion. That causes for something even more worse than everything that it goes. So I mean, I just already added something like anything away for just a little bit back in these comic creators around as well. So, I'm gonna head out to Friday Night Funkin, seeing Leddys Comic Studio, and see what it was the status as well that I just going to say around here. The studio was owned by Leddy167 and Red Comic Dude 8435. Enjoy your visit, and Muxy Gamer, Mr. Sledley, Jin 6L321, and Neon David 3518. So there could be a lot of usernames. There won't. It's absolutely for minor usernames as well. Some kind of cookies like these are almost everywhere, and especially like the South Park characters as well. Even though the classmates like these are almost for females, like anywhere it does, there are Cherry Blossom, Pastel Meringue, there is the Lily Bell, Currant Cream Cookie, and Strawberry Crepe Cookie. There's Craig over here, and some two South Park characters, even this, and for some kind of the guy over here. And especially there must be 3 cookies, such as the Alchemist Cookie, Popping Candy Cookie, and the Lemon Cookie. I'm very sure this is almost everything that I just going to believe. So this isn't going to be when I actually going to try to find out. So looks like we're going to be trying to end up this video for a long time, especially that I just added for something like whenever that I just going to do, and for some times as well for a little bit of minor adult content wasn't going to be almost. So the link is going to be in the description below, and nothing especially like anything it does, and I didn't add a cream puff cookie yet. So this wouldn't be nice. So I'm not being sure this isn't going to be that I'm not going to guess around here. So I just eventually put cream puff cookie over here. And that will be it. That I just try to say it anyway. So the link is going to be in the description once again. In which is I won't include around for coffee candy cookie. Nothing even around like anything it goes, and because of the background images are the same thing that I just completely looked onto it. It was not just like in the game, but I certainly like anything to do what I just tried to say as well. So thanks for watching, and I'm gonna be signing off, and I'll talk to you mini lads and comic studio users, or some kind of comic studio users all later. And nothing for this time as well. I just kept on having few mistakes when I was speaking onto it. So thanks again, and have a nice day you're driving as well. And remember, if you might be able to be driving for school, you get a license whenever you want. But unfortunately, you gotta be for over 21 years of age. And since you're probably 18 years old, that you wanted to do some kind of driving school in your local states from United States whenever.